always feels nostalgic for me. Simple, yet serene. Just collect these rings here. Oh man, what a day. Basically having me run around my head. Well, not with my head cut off, more along the lines of just being very, very busy with things. And this is my chance to actually relax, get some much needed energy, and get a good walk in and still though, I have to make plans for a lot of things actually. Most specifically the wedding, which is relatively soon. There's another life on here. Huh? Why am I sensing? No way. Well, I am in another reality, so I'm bound to run into this one eventually, so let's see.
Oh. I didn't expect anyone to be here. And I thought I was the only one.
I just so happened to be passing through, needing time to clear my thoughts after running myself around.
I see. Oh, I just teleported here and for some reason I ended up here in Green Hills.
Well, this is...
Geez, you're tall.
Well, this is a centerpiece. And yes, I am quite tall.
Hey. Oh, let me introduce myself. I'm Cutie Shadina. Cutie Shadina the Hedgehog. I'm a hedgehog half jackal because of my tail. And I'm the author of the Cutieverse.
There are a lot of places I haven't heard of and had the chance to see. So this is one of them. Into thing.
I see.
This would be Shadow. I wonder how you would react to this. Well, Shadina, it is lovely to meet you. You may call me Exetior, as that's what everybody calls me, although that isn't my true name at the moment. That's just the name I go by.
I see.
While I'm not from any extravagant place like the Cutie universe, you can just say that I inhabit, well, Sonic's main timelines.
So you're familiar with the blue hedgehog Sonic?
You could say that he and I are acquainted. He's like a...
So basically partners, like friends?
More like he's like one of my kids, I can say. I would classify him as.
Wait, Sonic's your son?
Not biologically, but in a sense. Think of our relationship like a mentor-student thing.
Ah, I see. What about Shadow? Do you have Shadow in your universe? That is the same thing to Shadow?
Shadow's in most universes.
Sonic and Shadow?
Well, Shadow's in most universes, and Shadow is my, well, adopted son, you can say.
Interesting.
Well, imagine my amusement when I see him as you.
Well, Well, some say that I do look like a shadow, but I'm just a normal hedge jackal.
Well, hedge jackals are not really commonplace. They do necessarily exist in other places. It's just not very common where I come from.
As I'm a hybrid of a hedgehog and jackal.
Much like how Sally is a hybrid between a squirrel and a chipmunk.
I see.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with Sally. We have a more intimate relationship, let's just say that. For now. So, Shadina.
There are other people who are hybrids too?
There are a lot of them. There's hedge foxes I met recently,
A hedgehog?
to name a few.
I'm not a familiar of a hedge fox.
Yeah, a lot of unique things. A lot of unique combinations. Now, technically, there's a hedge squirrel, although that child, its origins doesn't get really talked about all that much. Or should I say a hedge monk? Or a hedge chipmunk squirrel hybrid.
Yeah, I get it. Speaking of a hedge fox, I know one of hedgehogs that I may be familiar with. His name is Chilled, the hedge fox. He's friends with Sailor Peace.
That is the one. And yes, Sailor Peace, my daughter.
Oh, she's your daughter?
Adopted, but
I didn't know.
technically
I didn't know about that. I
That's
need to
funny.
ask her about that.
That's funny considering the fact that she always talks about me nowadays. So you can say that this meeting was planned, although random.
I guess let's say random. Because if it was planned, I wouldn't stand here. Or, yeah.
There's still a lot of her. Well, there's still a lot of her friends she has to formally introduce me to. Sarkinator,
Oh, Sarkinator, my husband.
No, that is right.
Yeah, he's my husband.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of you guys I have to still meet.
Yeah, there's other Shadinas. There's Nice Me, the Cool Me, and other Shadinas. But one thing I'm familiar with is Nice Shadina.
The sim version who doesn't quite exist in this reality anymore.
I think she grew up from that phase.
Different.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Nice Shadina when she was not sim phase.
Yeah, Nice Shadina, the one who I still have to be introduced to as well. But no, I'm talking about her predecessor.
Oh, I see. Oh, there's a lot of Shadinas, and I thought I was the only one. But yeah, and there's the silent but deadly one of Shady. She's also a Shadina.
Yeah, there are a lot of you.
That's why I named myself Cutie Shadina, because there's so many Shadinas.
Well, that's unique in its own way.
Yep. So, anyways, what can we do now since we're here in Green Hills? What do you like to do? There's not like anything we can do.
Well, this place is a crossroads. It's just a dimension in between, so honestly, the only thing you can do is what you mostly do in Green Hill Zone, which is run around. Although there's nothing at the moment going on here. So it's gonna be a
I'm
pretty
surprised
boring
there's no
experience.
fragments in here, like no robots or anything. I'm not surprised that Eggman's not attacking anymore.
Well, in this reality is more. I'm guessing this is where Eggman is preoccupied somewhere else in the world at the moment.
Yeah. No surprise there with Eggman.
Which is funny, I haven't seen Eggman in 1,000 years.
That seems a lot.
Let's just say what goes on in the main realities is, well, it's been a very long time since Eggman's time.
I'm surprised he hasn't took out the world yet that he wishes.
There have been Eggmans who have actually done that.
What about your Eggman? Does he has anything?
He's dead. Been dead for 1,000 years.
Oh my.
In fact, I
Well,
would
my
say,
Eggman's still alive.
I
He
would
hasn't done anything
say
yet.
all 6,000 of the Eggmans that are closest to my army are all dead now.
Wow. I see.
Let's just say that events happen and, well, Eggman lived until the ripe old age of, what was it, 200 probably, and then died and then passed.
Jeez.
Of course his legacy is still alive, but they're a little more low-key. And using his vast inventions to improve, as opposed to cause any mischief. Then again, when they know that I'm around, I think I'm a good deterrent to keep them from, losing their sales. At least I like to think so.
Yeah. Well, I'm stick with my Eggman. He's still alive in my universe and the Kittyverse.
Well, timelines and all that are all vastly different.
This bed is called the multiverse, but yeah, that too.
I would say that around your time, it was around the time I was building an army when it was around your time, your era. Let's see, let's get a good look at you. Yeah, you do have your differences, but I can definitely see that black hog in you somewhere. You're a good kid. Well, unfortunately, this meeting is gonna have to be cut short because I have a prior engagement. But worry not. I believe we'll see each other again. Hell, I'll star my daughter into reintroducing me. so before. We'll probably do so before her next. Well, the next part of her training. Right. Damn it. Now that I think about it, we do have an extended break. So I do have to get that started, but that's not a hint or there. Maybe next time we'll speak more on our homes.
Alright. It was nice meeting you, and we hope we run into each other again.
That we shall run into each other again. That I'll be sure of.
Alright, safe travels. Stay safe.
Stay safe too, child.